Terminator Judgment Day, one of the greatest sequels of all time, featuring awesome action scenes, groundbreaking CGI, and perhaps one of the saddest scenes in modern cinema. In my opinion, the scene where the T-800 sacrifices himself for the sake of humanity is definitely one of the saddest scenes ever and invokes all kinds of feelings in me. First of all, we have the parental side of things. John Connor had a traumatic childhood and grows up without a proper father figure. Sarah Connor tries her best to raise him and only dates people with useful skills that can help John become the leader he is destined to be. But for her, all those guys were just tools, people from which she can extract whatever usefulness she can and then discard when she was done with them. So when the Terminator came, he managed to give John some stability, a father figure that would always be there for him, to protect him from whatever threat may arise. He may be a machine, but the movie clearly showed us that the Terminator can learn and grow, and if he had enough time, maybe even evolve. He may not care in the same way people do, but in his own way, I'm sure he does. And I'm sure every kid watching this movie thought about having their own Terminator, who they can teach to be exactly what they want him to be. And who knows, with the advancements in AI, that very well may turn into reality in the near future. But as the movie progresses, we slowly begin to care and root for John and Sarah to prevent the apocalypse and save the human race from extinction. However, we also begin to care for the Terminator, even if he is just a machine. So at the end of the movie, when he turns over to Sarah and John and says that there is one more chip that needs to be destroyed, it is devastating, but also necessary. His sacrifice also acts as the turning point for John, going from a teenage delinquent to a man ready to tackle the uncertainty of tomorrow. On a more personal note, the first time I watched this movie, I was young. Maybe a little bit too young to watch the movie. But I was terrified when the Terminator goes into the lava. His chip malfunctions, and the red dot contracts to a pinpoint and disappears into nothingness. I actually thought this is how death would be. You just have a bright light appear in front of your eyes, and then you are engulfed into an endless darkness. And you simply sit there with your thoughts forever. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.